Greeting interwebs, it's JackitK. Welcome back to my playthrough of Celeste. Last time we took on Chapter 2 Reflection, and this time we're going to take on Chapter 3 to my dismay. Since I need every excuse I can to delay the inevitable, you may notice in these next few videos that a little bit of discrepancy between what you see now and what you saw before. At least when it comes to file progress, because I'll just confess right here, I did have second thoughts about doing this playthrough on a separate file from my main Nintendo Switch account. So basically just went back and breezed straight through chapters 1 and 2 to get back up to chapter 3. And technically I did record chapter 3, but there was some financial technical difficulties in and of itself. So this is a good excuse at ending to just redo the chapter from start. And don't worry about the strawberries that I missed or B-side tapes or anything like that. I'll get them off screen. I pretty much need every excuse I can to play this game on my own time anyways. That said, let's begin. The Celeste Resort. Be proud of your death count. The more you die, the more you're learning. Keep going. Oh man, now I gotta find a point to talk about that. Before we go into that though, I do want to get some other thing out of the way. Now, just for the fun of it, let me see if I can do anything fun going back and forth like this. Is this me or is the game hesitating a little bit more to do the transition trick as I like? Oh, one, these things. These things. I hate those things. It's the number one reason why if I had to pick a least favorite chapter, it would be this one. I could have sworn I found a way to get up here before that was pretty cool. Oh, I think I know. I think I used the transition trick and then just made my way over there. I think there is an invisible wall, which would explain. Yeah, they put an invisible wall there, which is a little bit of a shame because I know I was able to pull that off just fine in my own time. Though maybe I'm mixing it up with a little segment later on here. As I was saying, I could come up with all sorts of other excuses why I'm not too fond of the main gameplay gimmick of this level, but I'll just come out and say it. I don't like the gameplay gimmick of this level. Oh, I think this was the strawberry I cheesed out. Or if not cheesed out, it's the only way to get to it. Boop, doop, doop, loop. And you just dash like that, and it's good as got. Because I don't mind the storytelling that's told in this chapter. In fact, it's actually a little bit too relatable. Ah, yes. Now I know for sure. This was the area I cheesed out, because we'll need a key for later on. And what the game expects you to do is come up here and basically just platform your way over to this area. I'll do it both ways because I'm a boss like that. And I need all the self-esteem boosts I can before we get into this level proper. Oh boy. So I guess we're gonna have to get that strawberry later. And honestly, like, I build up this level so much, like, being my least favorite thing ever. But it's actually not so bad. And every time I play this particular chapter, it gets better and better. It appears to be a very old and dusty guest book. Many of the pages are damaged or missing. The comments, however, are glowing. We'll never forget our time here. I never felt more at peace. Thank you. We can't really do anything about this area, and it's a trap to get us to repeat dialogue. Well, I mean, there's only one other thing to interact with in this room, so I might as well get that out of the way. Welcome. How may I help you? I don't know if that voice is the best of voice. I mean, you can kind of see the resemblance, I would think. I'm gonna just try to pretend not to read as little of his dialogue as possible, and paraphrase as needed. Mr. Rosho is our host here. You could say that he's a host of a ghost. I don't know though, that's kind of assuming that he is a ghost. Who cares if he just appeared suddenly and magically right in front of our face? That doesn't mean that he's a supernatural spirit or anything. Unfortunately for our good old friend Hiroshi, but waiting for a guest for so long, we can't really afford to stay. And who knows if that's gonna make things complicated or not. But let's amuse him at the very least. We gotta go through this place in order to get onwards up the mountain anyways, so why not? Maybe I could get on the roof there and climb down the back? I mean, it seems to be working well for all parties involved so far. Anyways, onwards with the platforming. Especially because now we can actually go through and platform. Yay. And this, if I hit any sort of prevalence of a good record so far, this is where all the dreams of me being a good Celeste player go down the drain. Because, as I was saying, these red fuzzies are responsible for all of my deaths. I pretty much die in every single room in this place. Goodbye, Fuzzy! Screw you! That was totally worth peeking my mic over. Being freaking tastic. As I was saying, I will be dying a lot in here, and not doing everything flawlessly on my first run. And the moment I start pondering if it's physically possible for me to do everything without dying in this particular chapter, that's going to be the moment when I start dying. So the very least I can do for myself is delay the inevitable. Case in point. How do I get... I guess that's how I get myself out of this mess. Also, those red squiggly lines we see, they will turn to fuzzies if we leave them alone for long enough. And they're gonna be pretty big jerks about this in level combinations coming up. But as always, my incompetence will always be the #1 killer in this game. Next to controller excuses. Oh man, come on. I think I was supposed to get from here earlier. Keep up with you? I mean, this hotel is pretty rough. I'd be trying to keep up with you if I can, but there's kind of like killer fuzzies all over the place. Do you really not notice the fuzzies, good sir? I guess not. Anyways, I kind of feel a little bad for Mr. Hiroshi though. He hasn't. It's pretty clear that I can relate to him way too well. Like, I sense the spirit of the retail employee for Mr. Hiroshi. Even if it's a hotel business that probably pays more than a retail employee, the struggle is still real. And I sympathize with the poor man. And it pretty much seems that our hero Madeline does as well. Hence why she hasn't, like, completely told him off quite yet. And I wasn't thinking we were gonna get into a winged strawberry section so soon. But hey, first try. I will admit, this is going a lot more smoothly than my first recording of this level. And it makes me ponder exactly how long we're gonna have this going for. Maybe I can even fit the first run through of this whole chapter in one video. But then I remember that this room exists. This room in particular, with that particular strawberry, is no doubtly gonna bump this up into a two-parter at the very least, all on its own. Oh my god, the problem, I had that too. If I didn't choke and get myself stuck in the freaking corner. Like, I don't think I've ever choked in that particular area. And I've choked on this level, this particular room, way more times than I can even count. Okay. Okay, it seems like I have enough room to get up there that way, but not quite, so this will be more than plenty. And I think there's like one strawberry over here. So in theory I could save this for when we inevitably will be backtracking to this level to get a couple of strawberries. But screw it, I might as well get this out of the way now. I've already dedicated a couple deaths, a ton of deaths to it. I'm just gonna not wait and get out of the way that we're gonna die a lot. And I think this room is normally a bit of a challenge on its own. I mean, I felt like the whole point of, oh, I have to go all the way back before I get the strawberry would be an issue, but nope. Maybe my first playthrough of the game I got stuck there a couple times, but not an issue today. And I think strawberries like that are what really made my death counter go up. I'm telling you, like, this particular area is actually a really optimal place to actually start out, because I can like skip this whole first section here. If I'm really good, I can like skip grabbing them all together, which will help me with getting the strawberry much later. And I think I just screwed it out. And I think that's why I really like trying to go for that strawberry now. Oh no, it is this little bottom area I'm leaving. That's what's gonna be real important for what's coming up ahead. Ugh. Man, and I could have sworn I had it. Could have sworn. Could have, should have, would have. Oh. You know what? If I leave the bottom area somehow and don't take the top, then we could have something going here. Don't really see a good way to do that though. Is it really worth trying to get this one particular strawberry now when I'm gonna come back to these levels later on? Now, if this was my double dash run, I've had this in no time. But then again, even in my double dash runs, I do not go for strawberries, because that feels a little unfair on itself. And see, I did that just fine. I'm probably gonna die trying to get back, but the strawberry went poof into my inventory, and that's what matters most. And it's a-okay either way, cause I just got myself the strawberry. Speaking of getting strawberries, this seems like it would be so easy to get, and yet I feel like I've died in this tiny space. If we're gonna measure death by length or time, this is probably the highest death per area ratio in the entire game. But okay, I think we're good. Just gotta get back. And again, getting back is always the hard part. And shoot, no, I didn't take notes for this part because I've been daydreaming about what I've been wanting to talk about for so long, and all the things from chapters 1 and 2 that I missed. That I thought, like, inevitably when I actually go record, I'm gonna remember all that because I can't stop thinking about it, right? Apparently, it's not right. It's all wrong. Okay, refresh my charge here. maybe I just need a minute until we get to an area where I can chill. Because this intense gameplay has been taking up all my concentration. Or maybe I just need to take a little pause and actually look over my notes. Anything else I want to talk about with Chapter 3 in particular, though? That would be a good thing to get out of the way now. I've already talked about the gameplay mechanic. I started talking about Mr. Hiroshi and how I feel about him. Like, do you like his character? And unfortunately, nah, I'll wait a little bit before talking about that. But it does remind me of way too many retail stories, especially going more and more into how he goes. Though he is a bit of a jerk on the surface. This part though, these little things in the background, like all this anxiety, I can relate to way, way too well. Now, that does remind me of something I have wanted talked about. I just need to find a good time to talk about it, because man, there's just way too many relatable things within Celeste. I'll admit I'm probably talking about it too soon, but there are a couple things I want to at least bring up now. I'm real worried about overhyping this story because not everyone's gonna think it's the greatest thing ever, and that's okay. But I do believe the way this game handles the themes that it covers in this game is handled perfectly, especially for someone like me. Personally, I cannot really take it when drama or even just too much suspense happens in a fictional medium. For example, as much as I liked Freedom Plan back in the day, even though I thought the story was good, I was still turned off by just how dramatic and political it got. But I'm willing to admit that's more so just because of my taste, rather than the story of the game being bad. Meanwhile with Celeste, there's just enough to draw me in, but not too much to draw me away. But I do want to go back to the game for a sec. Aww, poor guy. Look what you did. Breathe, relax. It's just a little spring cleaning. Don't let him know that. Oh, it's lost. Well, thankfully, since you made those things go away, it's not all lost. We can actually do something about it. As I kept trying to stumble upon my words with the story, because I'm just not sure how much of it I want to talk about now, and how much I want to save for later on when the plot advances a little more. But I find it's a good blend between enough drama to get you into it, but not too much drama to overwhelm me. And I am personally someone that gets overwhelmed by drama very easily. And this heart, man, I want to get this heart so bad. I have not even gotten this heart yet in my personal playthrough. The only thing I think of is maybe I can go underneath that shelf where the fuzzy's going and get to, there's a secret passage behind the bookcase, because clearly the fuzzy goes behind that wall, so it must be a transparent wall, right? Well, good viewer, if I don't die in the process, I will prove to you the transparency, the liquefaction, the go-throughiness of that particular wall. But of course, when I want to demonstrate, that's when I start becoming a casual Joe and dying. Yeah, I'm dashing, but I'm still dying. And there's not really much that can be done about that mess. No siree. Of course, that's what I get for not paying attention. Would you believe me that if I said that I kind of just like forgot that one fuzzy was there to begin with, and that's where that death came from? Man, we're almost at 20 minutes and we're not even done with the first part of the level. This is what I mean when I say I gotta be a little more selective with what strawberries I go after. But screw it, I am going to get this strawberry. And see, that did barely take any time at all. Yeah, I can't wait to go back and fix that strawberry counter up. Because we definitely should have way more than what's showing on screen. I'm just asking to get in trouble with myself in the future, but maybe, just maybe, if I can take the time, I can, like, edit in the correct strawberry count. I've been looking for something to try to do when it comes to editing anyway, so maybe that's where my Photoshop self gets a chance to shine. Maybe. Ooh, I was gonna say I don't know how I made it, but then I didn't. No, a couple more tries, because I remember being able to get this strawberry without too much struggle. And I did it. Though I gotta remember, this level's a bit of a jerk with some of the strawberries. Like as you saw, there's 3 different areas we can go. If we find Mr. Arosho again, I may be able to just show you rather than tell. But just gotta keep searching, and the hotel man will show up. I have even begun cleaning, and I feel a renewed light of spirit. That's the power of positive thinking. Well, actually, you've had a little help along the way. Oh, thank you, Miss King. But please, relax. Let the hotel staff handle it. You and what staff, dude? Yeah, he's fine. He's not having a mental panic attack in the background. He's not gonna go, like, ram a shopping cart into a wall or something like that. What? Wrong worker line? Of course, I'm totally talking about hotel staff and not something else. Now, if I could figure out a way to save myself a backtrack trip, that'd be great. Now, see, I think this area was the one we went through before. We can't go through again even though we talked to Mr. Arosho. And I think they actually hide some strawberries within the levels that we can't go back to, because the laundry goes away little bit by little bit every single time, which will make certain parts of the level easier to do. Oh, fantastic, I can't go back. I have to dedicate myself to my choice. As I was saying though, certain areas you'll be dedicated become harder if you take them on later rather than sooner, because like I think if we went through this level first, this particular part of the level first, there would be another set of laundry baskets in the way, or to give us extra footing I should say, so it'd be easier, not harder. But there's also strawberries that are hidden behind laundry baskets and similar things caused by all the clutter around here. So you kind of like gotta make a choice of what to do first, what to do later. And I feel like that my first time I recorded this, I got screwed out of the bazoo and was unable to like get any strawberries, but still had to face a decent amount of challenge. Because I think like this is one of the first strawberries I got, and this strawberry you can get at any time. I think the only catch is like obviously it'd be a little bit easier to do earlier on because you still have a bit more cushion room, both figuratively and metaphorically. Okay, I think I can go down here, refresh my boost. Not even need my boost. Strawberry get. Okay, now to go down the required path. Yeah, I think I got everything I wanted to talk about. The whole level design choices. Yeah, like this level in particular, I definitely went here later on, because there was no purple laundry in the middle there. So I couldn't do what I'm doing right now and just climb up it and save myself half the platforming trouble. I have to like go to that platform over to my left, climb up the wall, jump there, then jump back to where I currently am now, and do what I'm doing, except not screw it up in the process. You get what I'm talking about, I hope. Alright. One more strawberry. And I think we still got a good chunk of level to go, especially at the rate that I'm going through them with. So, yeah, that laundry wouldn't be there, and that'd probably be like more purple, more fuzzy goo that we have to deal with. So, pretty sure that strawberry would be harder to get later on. But I know there's like one strawberry in particular that would be impossible to get until a little later. Unless you save it for last. And I can't for the life of me remember which one it is. So inevitably, I'm not going to get it in my first run. Then again, I've had a good bit of blessing with the wonderful timings of saying that I won't be able to do things and then doing them. So who knows, maybe my luck will continue. Except that's kind of acknowledging the fact that you can do it. It's not how jinxing works. You kind of like reverse the effect. Yeah, can we get out of here now? But madam, you barely enjoy the luxuries that are available in here. We can talk more when I'm done cleaning. I'm very, very, very busy. Young people have no respect these days. Jeez, you're welcome. Jeez. Alright, one last level to go through. Well, hello there, my fellow backpacker friend. Wow, I'm so happy to see another person right now. This place seriously gives me the creeps. There's definitely something strange about it. She's her, by the way. Oh, I'm Theo. I'm all about spooky mysteries, but this is getting too real. Have you talked to Mr. Hiroshima? I think he could really use some help. You know, I think this line of dialogue is a little bit different than I did before. Then again, I'll admit, I kinda skipped over Theo, trying to rush back here. I do still have those that old footage, so now I'll just have to remember to save it and pull it up if it is actually any different. So Theo here is gonna try to convince us to come along. He's not convinced that Mr. Hiroshima won't like turn into a panic attack of doom and destruction. But why would that be the case? He's troubled, but I don't think he wants to hurt us. He just needs to clean up this mess. I want to help him. Oh, that's very sweet, but this is dangerous. We need to get out of here and call an expert on creepy old dudes. We aren't prepared for this. I think I can get through now. Go on ahead and I'll catch up with you later. Man, you're more stubborn than my sister. I thought that was impossible. Take care of yourself. Thanks, I'll see you outside. And if you're watching here, you can actually see him go through the bottom there. And it's actually kind of funny because we'll actually be seeing him in the background as we go through the levels. Oh, this is the stupid level I'm thinking of. That's with the laundry blocking the upper path there. Like, I can never figure out how to get it, because I'm pretty sure this is the last area for this hotel mess section, and yet it's still blocked off, and yet I know when we come back here after completing it, it'll be completely blocked off. Let's sigh. I think we're getting at half an hour at the moment. So you know what, I am gonna cut things off here. Give myself a chance to give myself a water break before my voice goes dry. Give you guys a chance to go outside, enjoy the wide world nature. When you watch this, maybe you can even go enjoy the snow. With that joke out of the way though, take care.